so apparently I never filmed an intro to this video. But here's me trying to read 200 pages a day for a week.
I started reading Cress, and I'm currently 122 pages into it. Now I'm home, I'm about to head out to work, and during these shifts, I usually have about an hour to read. I have two 15-minute breaks and one 30-minute lunch break. So I generally have about an hour to read. Now at the library, I read for about an hour and 15 minutes and read 122 pages. So if I read during all of my breaks at work, I should be able to hit the 200 page mark just fine. A little bit more about Cress. If you can't tell from the cover of this book, it is in fact a Rapunzel retelling. I can't really share much about what this book in particular is about because it's the third book in a series, and I feel like even just trying to share a little bit about this particular character that we're following spoils the earlier books in the series. A little bit more about Cress. That being said, I love fairy tale retellings, and I am loving the series, so you should definitely check it out. I definitely see it having the potential to be a 5-star series for me. I have read 120 pages of this book. This book is hefty, but like as the series goes on, you're just adding more and more characters into the mix, and so thus resulting in a very large book. But I'm 122 pages into it, which is about a quarter of the way through the book. I read a quarter of this book in an hour and 15 minutes. That's actually kind of crazy. It is now Wednesday. I didn't film anything yesterday because yesterday ended up being a super crazy day. I woke up, I went for a run, got home, and realized that I had to go to work hours before I thought I was going to. I thought my shift started at 1:30. It started at 10. So I didn't have any time like before work to do anything. So I didn't read literally anything, but I'm hoping maybe we could just extend this video into Saturday and I'll catch up on Saturday for my reading. Today, we're gonna read 200 pages, another 200 pages of Cress. It's a little before 11:30. It's 11:26. I am about to get in bed. I've read 156 pages today. I just have 44 pages left to read. I should be able to read that in about 34 minutes. I should be able to finish this before midnight. I will not go to bed until I have finished my reading for today. Good morning. It's now Thursday. Last night I finished, not to flex or anything, I read to page 404. So I read 204 pages yesterday, an extra 4 pages. But I did finish reading my 200 pages yesterday. It actually wasn't that difficult. Rude. Now I do have less than 200 pages left of Cress. I'm so into that book right now. I'm loving it. I'm having such a fun time. The high stakes, the intrigue, the romance. I'm like, this is like my perfect fantasy series. But I will be finishing that book today, and then I will still have some pages left to read to hit the 200 page mark today. So we'll have to see what I pick up after. I am about to head to the library. I'm not sure, I don't think I'll finish the 200 pages while I'm at the library because I do have some other stuff I have to do. I'm hoping to get at least 1 hour of reading in while I'm at the library. We shall see. So far this challenge hasn't been going too horribly. Yeah, so I did not read as much at the library as I thought I was going to. I am on page 438 of Cress, which means I've read 34 pages so far today, which is not as many as I was wanting to read. Because, you know, obviously the goal is to read 200 pages a day, and I'm not close to 200 pages. And it is already 11:15. I'm gonna get in bed and I'm going to read as much as I can. until I physically cannot keep my eyes open anymore. However, I definitely will fall asleep. I'm not gonna finish this book tonight. We'll have to finish it tomorrow. We'll have to finish the pages tomorrow. We'll roll it over. We'll finish. We'll read 1,000 pages in this video, okay? I promise. But I have to say, I'm having so much fun with this book, okay? This is a YA dystopian fantasy book. The romance in this is a subplot. Like, it is a tiny, tiny portion of what's going on. But every time the characters are interacting, I'm like, why don't you just kiss? Why don't you just tell each other you love each other? And I'm so glad that there are more books in the series that I have more time with these characters, because I adore them all in their own individual way. Stay up late enough to finish this book? No, I did. Because I did stay up to finish the book last night. Oops. I mean, I didn't finish the number of pages for yesterday, but I did finish the book at least. The book had 550 pages total, and I started yesterday on page 404. So I read 146 pages yesterday. So I still have 54 pages to read from yesterday and 200 pages to read today. We are going to be starting With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. This book is like 380 something pages, so I should, in order to catch up from yesterday and read all of today's pages, I'd have to basically read this whole thing. What time is it? 6:12. We'll see how far we can get. So I got about 90 pages into With a Vengeance. I needed to read 256 pages today to read 200 pages for today, but then 56 pages to make up for yesterday. So I have 166 pages left to read. It's 10:20, but I'm kind of tired of reading like a physical book, and I think I want to get in bed and read. But I'm actually going to read on my phone because I'm going to start Inheritance, which is a novella in the American Royals series by Catherine McGee. Long story short, I can't get the novella on my Kindle. I have to read it on my phone. So I haven't actually like read a book on my phone in a while. So we shall see. I mean, it is 10:20. We will see how much I can read. Right now, 166 pages does not seem like a lot to me. However, like once I like put on my pajamas and like get in bed, like that's gonna be a different story. Tell you this update is not going to go well. Oh. Hi, friend. Hugs. We do hugs. Not biting. So I did not finish last night. I did not finish my pages. I got it down to like 90, like just under 100 pages left reading Inheritance, but I did not finish that. But then when I woke up this morning, I finished Inheritance. So then I had like 59 pages left of my reading for yesterday. So that means total I need to read 259 pages today. So I started reading Rain, the final book in the American Royal series, and now I'm on page like 35 of that. I have 224 pages left to read today. I have an hour and 10 minutes until I have to start getting ready for work today. So we'll see how much we can read on my Kindle. technically it's now Sunday. It's 12:06. But throughout the day today, I have managed to get to page 231 of Rain, which means that in order to complete the 200 pages for today and make up the rest of the pages from yesterday, I have to read about 25 pages, which honestly shouldn't be that difficult for me because I am very into Rain right now. Okay, this is the 4th book in the American Royals series, which is basically kind of like what modern day could look like if George Washington had been the first king of America rather than the first president. My camera battery died, and I was way too lazy to go get another one, but I did get to about page 254 in Rain yesterday, which means that I finished the 200 pages for yesterday and the rest that I had to catch up on from the other days. So I read 1,000 pages in 5 days. Yay! I did it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it, to be honest. And I'm not gonna lie, I secretly actually read more because I was finishing up a book for another reading vlog, so I did read more than 1,000 pages last week. I read a ton this week and I actually had a lot of fun. I read Cress by Marissa Meyer and I rated it 4.5 stars. Then I started With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. I read Inheritance by Catherine McGee. I gave that 3 stars. And I read most of Rain by Catherine McGee as well. So lots of great reading, had a lot of fun doing it. I would say this was a successful challenge. But anyways guys, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy this type of content. Comment down below how much you read last week and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content in the future. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and I will see you guys next time. Bye!